Welcome back to the 30-day challenge. We're on day 13 and today's focus is core strength. Let's get started on our backs. Let's start with the feet wide, knees together, broken bridge. Just let the knees kind of rest onto each other. Let your arms rest down by your sides, palms face up if it's comfortable. And tune into your breath. For today's practice, perhaps you invite in Ujjayi breath, an audible exhale through the nose. So people call this ocean breath or yogic breathing. So cultivate this deep ocean sounding breath, this whisper sounding breath. And let it take over your whole being. Right now it's just you and Ujjayi breathing. Now core strength is more than just the front abdominal muscles. It does include those, but it also includes the deep core muscles, the deep core stabilizers, the side core, the back core, which is basically your lower back, the whole tube around your midsection, that's your core. Let's see if we can get to all of it. Start to slide your feet towards each other and then bring your knees into your chest. Maybe rock a little side to side. And most of the practices that we do are core focused anyway, because pretty much everything we do involves our core, especially in yoga. Now, let's take the hands behind the head, interlace the hands, rest your head on your hands, and reach your legs straight up. And then if they're not fully straight, it's okay. You might bend them a little. Maybe it's early in the morning and your legs aren't fully straightening right now. Press your low back into the ground and lower your right leg down. Hover an inch off the ground and take your right leg back up. Lower the left leg down, really close to the earth, and back up. Again, right leg. Lift. Left leg. Lift. Couple more times. Keep going. Try to keep your face neutral. Now one more each side. And bring both legs up. Now we'll lower both legs down to hover off the ground. Do the best you can to press your lower back into the ground. Keep your feet together. And lift your legs back up. Again, lower down. This is more than your core, but also your hip flexors are working here. And lift the legs back up. One more time. Lower, hold, and lift up. Good. Now bend your knees. Hug them into your chest like nothing happened. Then drop your knees over to the right. Take your arms out wide. Drop your knees over to the right. And have your palms face down on the ground. Bring your knees back up to center. And drop your knees to the left. Palms are still facing down. Now bring the knees back up. We'll drop them to the right, but don't set them down. So legs are hovering, feet together. And bring the legs back to center. Drop the knees to the left, just hover, hold, and bring them back to center. One more each side. Go to the right. Option to straighten your legs at a diagonal and hold, feet together. You're kind of using your hands as leverage, gripping the fingers into the ground. Bend your knees, bring them back to center. Drop the knees to the left. Same thing, you can extend. Maybe you're maintaining Ujjayi breath still. Bend your knees, come back to center. Now take your arms overhead and extend your legs. Take a full body stretch. That always feels good. Bring your knees into your chest and rock up into tabletop. Rock right up. Then we come onto the hands and knees. Plant down through your left hand. Reach your right arm up. Twist. And then take your right arm underneath the left arm, just floating. Don't set the right arm down for thread the needle, but just thread it through. And then lift the arm back up. Inhale. Exhale, weave it through. Inhale, lift it up. Again, exhale, weave it through. Inhale, lift it up. Set your right hand back down to the ground. Lift your left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, weave your left arm through to the right. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, weave to the right. Inhale, lift. One more time. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, lift. Just place your hand back down onto the ground. Good. Drop your belly, lift your chest for cow. Round your spine for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Return back to neutral. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees an inch off of the ground. And bring your right heel to your right glute. So kick yourself in the butt, but keep your knees an inch off the ground. And set your right foot back down. Left heel to left glute. Set your foot back down. Right knee to right upper arm, but can you keep your left knee really close to the ground? Bring your right foot back. Left knee to left upper arm. And bring it back. Downward facing dog. Take a moment to shake it out. You could bend one knee at a time. You could shake out your head. Good. Now, ripple forward into plank. So we'll do that by rounding through the upper back like cat. And then roll forward into plank. Knit your ribs in. Draw your tailbone towards your heels. And engage your thighs. It's like you're scooping your knees up into your thigh muscles. Press into the ground more so your shoulder blades move apart from each other. Just notice the strength of this plank now that we've really aligned it. And take side plank facing the right side. Reach your right arm up. Now, you're going to set your left knee down for a modified side plank. Then, plant down through the outer edge of your right foot and lift your left knee up a couple inches. Good. Set your knee down and reach your right arm over your ear. Reach your right arm back up. Come into tabletop and back into plank. So think about all those things again. Press into the ground, kind of doming your upper back a little bit. Knit the ribs in, tailbone draws towards your heels, and then engage your thighs. Take a side plank facing the left side. Reach your left arm up. Now set your right knee down so you're in a modified side plank. Then press down into your right hand, lift your right knee up. Set your right knee down, reach your left arm over your ear. Reach your left arm back up. And set your hand and knee back down, come into tabletop. Turn your hands around so the fingers face your knees. Okay, now you can stay here or you can make your way into a plank with your hands facing your knees. So make sure that you don't hyperextend your elbows. Have a slight bend to the elbows. If it's too much, you could do regular plank, or you can hold table with your hands turned around like this. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your knees down And turn your hands back around and walk your hands back. Sit back on your heels, shake out your wrists. All right. Let's bring the hands back down. Downward facing dog. Look forward and make your way to the front of the mat, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand and reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And bring your arms down by your sides. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop to plank. Lower down halfway or all the way. Cobra or up dog. Listen to your body. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Look towards the front of the mat again. Step or hop forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Arms down by your sides. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or hop back to plank or chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. One more time, look forward. Step or hop forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. This time come into chair. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Try to get your arms back a little more. And then we're going to go really low until we're sitting all the way down into boat pose. Lift the legs up. Now lower down to low boat. Look towards your toes, feet together. We're just holding. Rise back up to high boat. Now we're going to cross the ankles and make our way back to down dog. So you could hop to chaturanga, or you can step to down dog, or anything in between. Cross the ankles, plant the hands, hop it back. Eventually we'll all meet back in down dog, no rush. Find your breath. Bring your feet together and lift your right leg up. Right knee to right wrist for pigeon. Set your leg down. Slide your back leg back. Relish in the juiciness of pigeon. I like to just kind of wiggle a little side to side and first just arrive. And you're welcome to stay, or you can put your forearms down. Or maybe your head down and your arms straight forward. Then we'll rise back up onto the hands. Tuck your toes, lift your back knee, stay here. And lift your right knee up towards your right armpit. And lift the right foot also. Lower the right knee down towards the right wrist. And then bring it back up to the right armpit. And again, down and up. One more time. Down, up, three-legged dog. Right leg goes up and back. Bend your knee, open your hip. Roll onto the outer edge of your left foot and slowly make your way into a wild thing. Make your way back into three-legged dog. Now put your forearms on the ground. So you're right in one-legged dolphin. And if it's too much, you can put your foot down. Set your foot down so you're in regular dolphin. Shift forward and shift back. These are dolphin push-ups. Shift forward and back. Forward, back. One more time. Forward and back. Good. Then rise back up onto your hands for downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Left knee to left wrist. Set your leg down. Set up for pigeon. Slide your back leg back. And if and when you feel ready, you can come on down. Forearms down, or put your whole forehead down onto the ground. And slowly rise up onto your hands. Plant your hands, tuck your toes, lift your back knee, and bring your left knee into your left upper arm and lift your left foot up. Slide your left knee down to your left wrist and then back up to the left upper arm. Down wrist and up. One more time, you got it. Down and up and three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip. Slowly flip your dog. And bring it back around to three-legged dog. Stay there as you put your forearms down, palms flat. Slight bend of the right knee. Really press your forearms into the ground to create a lift. And set your left foot down. Shift forward and back. Forward and back. Again, forward, back. One last time. Forward, back for dolphin. This time, come all the way onto your forearms. Slide your legs back. So you're in a forearm plank. And then lower your hips down to the ground. Untuck your toes. Sphinx pose. So now we're in a back bend. And bend your right knee. Reach your right arm back and grab onto your right foot. And pull the right leg towards you as much as you can. Press your left forearm down. Slowly release your foot. Bring your forearms back down. Bend your left knee. Reach your left arm back. Grab the inner foot and pull it towards you. Lower the left foot down, back into Sphinx. And lower your head down onto your hands, like your hands are a pillow. Wiggle your hips a little side to side. Now plant your hands under your shoulders. You can press up to plank or table, whatever you feel like doing today. And then if you're in plank, set your knees down. And let's come into a seat. And cross the legs and sit tall. And drop your chin to your chest. And let your belly relax. We just did a lot of engagement of the belly and the abdominal muscles. Can we just let it soften so we're not holding anything in? And drop your right ear over towards your right shoulder. And chin back down to chest. And gently drop the left ear to the left shoulder. And chin back down. So go a few more times side to side. Bring your chin back down and your head up. Perhaps you close your eyes. Let the belly relax. Let the face soften. Let the skin around the ears soften. You can imagine like you're a cat and your ears are swivel with every sound, very aware, very receptive ears. When you're ready, bring your palms together at your heart. Well, thank you for practicing. Let's bow in gratitude.